Ciao. Ken, Kaore. How are you? Welcome back. Thank you for being here. So I've been being really prompted since I did the collective read after the new moon and the planets retrograding read, and after this I've been really being prompted to do a few different videos. So yeah, my structure of how I'm going to be doing videos is definitely changing up, and I think it's going to be really cool. Anyways, if you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you are returning, thank you. Welcome back. So I've been prompted to do like a love read, a lover's read. So right now with Venus, right? Venus is all about love, you know, like the Aphrodite planet, you know, this really like coming up, right? Venus is in retrograde. We have multiple planets in retrograde right now. But Venus is in retrograde. So when a planet goes retrograde, it's really making us go back, dive deeper, and reassess what's going on, okay? What we're reassessing here and what we're looking at right now with this Venus retrograde in Gemini is how we deal with our relationships, how we communicate. Do we have people that we have clear communication with, or do we not have good communication with a lot of people, and how is that working out for us, okay? So right now with this last new moon and all this energy coming through in Gemini, right? Mercury being in Gemini, it's all about communication. So am I saying that everybody should go and talk to their past love? No, not necessarily. Am I saying that it's you probably might hear from them? You might be the one, you know, calling. I don't really know. But this is really a time for that to happen. So be aware that that's what's going on, okay? We're reflecting, okay? A retrograde is like retrospect, having some retrospect on what's happened. So now's a great time to let go of anything that we didn't like, any of the past patterns or repeating things that we've had in past relationships, whether they're family relationships, business relationships, interpersonal relationships, intimate relationships, whatever kind of relationships they are. Like, we need to reassess that. We need to reassess what our boundaries are. Does this mean we have to put up walls and blocks? No, we just have to actually communicate clearly what we want. Start by communicating to ourselves, like aloud or writing it down, you know, what we really want, what we really do and don't have the capability of dealing with. So, so yeah, there's been so much energy, crazy energy coming in, crazy energy coming through, and we've been having to go like deep and dark. We had to look at the stuff that we had to kind of like, for a moment, you know, re-experience like all these bad things that have happened in past relationships. And this isn't because we're being punished, right? Like even I had to revisit depression and like how crazy that felt, and really like what that is, right? I had to sit with this and then come to grips with what it was, like what my problem was, and coming out of that, like understanding that and coming out of that was like an intense journey. So what are we doing? What are we doing right now to make our journey easier, right? Like I know that there's been a lot of stress, anxiety, depression, a lot of different things that have been coming up for people. So what do we need to work on? Where are we not focusing on ourselves, right? If we're coming into this twins, right, this Gemini energy and all this stuff going on, the twins is really about not like a Jekyll and a Hyde, you know, but like a duality, the yin and the yang. So masculine and feminine, whether it's within you or with somebody else, you know, this is really what's going on. We're aligning, right? We have to align within ourselves before we can go outwards, you know? So I feel like a lot of what's been going on, especially with everybody being stuck inside, has been a lot of going in, diving really deep within, and just kind of being like, okay, where are we going? Where do we need to go? Where did I not? You know, I'm kind of cleaning up the little messes of the things that I started before. Like, do I want to finish this? Now's a great time to complete some things maybe that you haven't finished in a long time. And that's where we're at. So in Venus, we're completing relationships. Oh, so cool, 555. So we're changing the cycle. We're changing the cycle of what we're going to allow, what we really want to come in. Isn't that beautiful? So what do we want? What do we want to come in? What are some like more specifics that we want or that we need in our relationship, in our communication with people? Who are the people that we communicate with easily? Where have we been possibly blocking something in some type of trauma from past relationships? Where have we been blocking this to allow for new relationships to come in? And if you're already with somebody, this doesn't mean necessarily somebody new is coming in. It's just like a new approach, right? Like you're reconstructing or reconstructing all of this, right? We're in the term, in the year of like the Emperor, right? This is all about creating our structures. This is about creating our foundation. What do we want? What do we want? I'm not saying that you don't already have a good whatever. If you already have a good relationship, this reading is probably not for you. This is a love reading. This is for love. I feel like that it's really coming in. Like the collective is really beginning to feel a lot of love, and love is coming in. So since Gemini is all about communication and messages, right? And Venus is all about love and figuring out like what we're doing with our relationships, what we've done with our relationships, what we want to bring forward with our new relationships. I think I want to do like I'm getting the vibe to do like a messages from Divine Masculine to Divine Feminine, so we can have this communication. What have we not been communicating about, and what do we need to communicate about, or what are some of the holdups, right? I've been feeling this. So let's start with masculine and then go to feminine. Oh my goodness. I feel like a happy, giddy feeling or vibration. And I start to deal with like the lovers, right? So Gemini is a card of the lovers in the tarot. So it's really not just about like, right, when we love ourselves, when we find this duality within ourselves, then we can bring on the other people that we want. And when we reach this duality, then we can, you know, start to connect and start drawing in all of what we are really putting out there, right? But we have to be able to, we cannot give what we do not have. So when we find gratification in being by ourselves, being with yourself, going within yourself, then that's what happens. So let's see. Messages from, thank you, universe, source, creator, spirit guide. Messages from masculine to feminine. Okay. And messages from the feminine. Not the card. It's just a card, fine. Alright. So this is super interesting. Okay. I actually don't know. I don't know what's going on, but let's do the masculine first and let's see how this goes. Never done this, so let's stay with me here. Grazie mille for being here. So messages from the masculine, okay? So this is from the masculine to the feminine. So the first card is Curiouser and Curiouser. 9 is like a completion, so this is like a magic trick. I see the clock in the background. Okay, discovery, inquiry, weirdness, curiosity. So this is really about, they want to know more. They want to know more about the feminine. They're curious. 9 is like completion, like they've had enough of not knowing you, of not knowing about you, is what I'm getting. Clock time. 14, which is a 5, so time, pressure, in a rush. So the 5 is about changing. So it's going from, so he's been rushing, he's been under pressure. Masculine's been under pressure. And he's rushing, he's racing the clock, but everything's about to change, is what I feel like. Everything's about to change. We have follow your own good advice. 10, trust yourself. You know what is best for you. 10. It's like an ending and a new beginning. So he's telling you whatever you know you have to let go of. Whether it be like a person, an item, a situation, a place, whatever you have to let go of. He wants you to trust yourself. Like, know what's good for you. Know what's best for you. Maybe he wants to know what's best for you. He wants to know what's best for you. He knows you intuitively know what's right. Then we have I'm getting two things here. This could either be getting a new animal. Somebody wants to get a new animal with you. But another group, this is like a call to chase the unknown. Right? We have messages for a rabbit. What I'm getting for this is 6, right? So this is about following the white rabbit, right? The rabbit has the answer for you. How does this happen? 15 would equal 6. So this would be about being receptive, okay? He needs you to be open. He needs you to be open and be receptive to his offer, but he also needs you to know what you want so he can make the correct offer. Interesting. I want to do clarifications on these. So the first card that comes out with the feminine is belong to your own dream. Create your own life. What this says is like do what you know you need to do, okay, right? Belong to your own dream. Create your own life. 32 is a 5. So what she has to say to him is, what do you want? You have to know what you want too. It can't just be one-sided. It can't be just what she wants. You can just come in and make it about what one person wants, right? And also, she's afraid of you walking away, I feel like. She feels like it's been a long journey, and she's been left out in the cold lot, and she doesn't want this to happen anymore. And it's not just that she's afraid of it not happening anymore. She knows. She knows what she deserves. She knows what her dream is. The High Priestess. She knows exactly what she wants. She wants this offering. She wants the coming together. Okay? She wants the coming together. She doesn't want more of this. You know? No more of this feeling. So the next card is forget who you are, conditioning falls away, memory no longer defines you. 41 is change. So this is really about a change in your old habits, a change in your old ways, a change in your old structuring. Clarification. So, yeah. The King of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. What this tells me right here is basically, yeah, you have to take some action. okay? You have to take some action towards this if this is what you want, okay? Forget who you were, forget everything about that. Focus on what you want, masculine. Focus on how you want that to come in and take action towards that, okay? Forget who you were, forget everything that happened before, forget it. Jumping out of the deck. Okay. So forget about who you were, forget about who you are, forget about all the action that it's going to take. What you need to really focus on right now is just saying, okay, I'm ready to let go of the past situations, of my past self, of my past habits. I know what my ups and my downs are in relationships, and I'm ready to actually create something new. Okay, let go of that. And we have, who in the world are you? Which is 19, which would equal a 2. So, getting to know the new you. So, yeah, she's really excited to know. This may be something that, I feel like this is something that, for some of you, you're going to be coming into a new relationship. I mean, for anybody watching this, you're definitely coming into a new relationship. Okay, so this is a love reading. Yeah, you're definitely coming into a new relationship. For some of you, it's like an old relationship starting new, right? Like a fresh perspective, right? Getting to know the new you. On top of that, you know, she's taking the time. She wants to understand who the new person you are is. Who is this person, right? If you guys are connected on this super spiritual soul level, then this would be exactly what it is like, wow, you've grown so much. You're not the same person that I thought you were. You know, the Queen of Cups on top of that is really, that's being like, in an emotionally, well, what's coming up in my mind is content state. The Queen of Cups isn't always super content, but it's definitely having to do with like love or emotions or this motherly feeling, right? So as this person's getting ready to know you, it seems like you're also getting to know, or ready, or have been watching maybe, getting ready to know this new person. Because the Queen of Cups is like, next to the Empress, she's pretty much like the symbol of like nurturing, right? Like emotional support, like emotional love. And this could be a Gemini, or you know what, the Lovers, it's like the twins. So this could very well be twin flame. This is definitely somebody that you've known in past life, or in past love, whether it's in this lifetime or another lifetime. Clarification. What does she want to tell you? Okay. Investigate, number 7. Okay. Look closely, ask questions, think before asking. She wants you to really consider like what your what your hopes and your dreams are. What are they? What is it in life? You know, like, ask questions like, what are your hopes? What are your dreams? Like, now's a great time. If you guys are coming back together or meeting somebody new, that you may have had a thing with like before in another lifetime, right? ask questions, you know? Think before taking these actions. Like really, really treat this as if, you know, you're getting like a brand new, like a brand new pet. I don't mean to call people pets. I don't mean this like this. Just, you know, like you have to teach it. You have to, you know, you have to talk to it. You have to explain to it why things are the way they are. You know, like a, I don't know, a baby or a pet both don't sound that nice, but forgive me. Yeah, think, like, look at everything, like, examine, like, because this is your dream. The star is on top of this, right? Star is on top of this. So, this is her dream. This is her dream to be, to have this equal partnership, to have this balance, to have this other person. Give me clarification for wow, curiouser and curiouser. I asked for some clarification and I got the Eight of Cups and the Queen of Swords. So what this tells me is someone's been going deep, walking away from old ways. He's been walking away from old ways, from old things, you know. The Queen of Swords is somebody that is they're not really fighting, you know. It's like maybe saying, like, the Queen of Swords can be kind of cutthroat, right? Like maybe this is somebody, he's saying, you know, I'm tempering. I went deep. I've done the work. I'm walking away, right? This has been a crazy journey. It's been a strange journey, right? I'm walking away. I dove deep off of this, right? Being too quick to act and say things maybe I shouldn't be saying or I shouldn't have said, right? This is really what he went deep on. Clarification. It was a journey. Six of Swords. It was a journey. It was an emotional ride, right? And it took a lot of action. You know, this is like, but it's saving him. It's saving him, literally. This is the ferryman. This is like journey by water. Like, they're ready to take this journey. Like, not just this journey of going within, but like, they've been wondering if they should make a journey. This was like in the other one. The other read, excuse me. They've been wanting to take a journey and now they're ready. They're ready to do it with you. Clarification. Clarification. Okay, so this person, this whole being, they're super stressed out. They're super in a rush to try to make this happen. Yeah, again, this is the same thing. They already wanted to make this happen, but they feel like totally, Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, they feel totally just, what do you call it? Like attacked by the world, right? Like they can't control what's going on in the world right now. And this has really been defeating to them. This has really changed their timelines and stressed a lot of things out. They didn't want to leave you out in the cold. They actually wanted to come together before this. They wanted to make this journey by water before this. Wow. yeah. But that's not what happened. Everything going on in the world has changed and changed like how anything can be done. Anyone can do things, right? Clarification. Okay, so what this means over here is they want you to follow your own good advice. You know what is best for you. Okay. They're working on this, right? They're working on this. They worked on changing this, right? They don't want to fight anymore. Follow your own good advice is they don't want you to fight with them anymore either. Have a lot of compassion. On top of the Seven of Wands. Now, seven can be, I just feel like this is like fighting, being defensive, okay? Follow your own good advice. Don't be so defensive, okay? Please, don't be so defensive. This is magic. This is magic when it happens right. This is magic. Wow. Okay, so it always makes sense when I get clarification. I don't know why I didn't. I apologize for the lengthy video. So the message is for a rabbit, right? This is really about being soft on the emotional approach or messages that are coming in towards you, right? Having this really soft, gentle type of acceptance or reaction, right? Really important, really important right now, because we have the King of Cups and the Page of Wands. So what this tells me right here, right? King of Cups, which, wow, this is so crazy. So we have the King and the Queen of Swords and the King and the Queen of Cups, right? I feel like there was some intense words that went down before, maybe for some of you that are coming back together. And the King and Queen of Cups is like, yeah, reaching this new emotional state, right? So they want you to be like soft, like they're good in their emotions, but they have this message, right? They have this idea and they want to bring it in, and they want you to be able to work with it. Okay? Divine Feminine, they really want you to be able to work with it. Like, I have this offer, like I'm coming in with this like stable, steady, emotional offer for you, and like be gentle about it, right? Don't be so, right? Like, don't be so defensive when I come in, whatever. So Divine Feminine, what's Divine Feminine have to say to Divine Masculine? And Divine Masculine. Wow, fucking cool, guys. Cool. So what's been going on? What's been going on with each other? Wow, this is so fucking cool. What's been going on? This is awesome. Okay. So what's been going on here is, you know, what have you you been? What have you been doing? What's going on? Divine Feminine. I am changing myself. I am moving through this, right? The frog, 14, which is a 5. Change, right? I'm cleaning house. I'm releasing emotional baggage. I'm diving deep, like I'm doing the work and I'm letting old relationship patterning fall to the wayside, right? This is what I'm doing. I'm sitting with these things and I'm visiting and I'm moving forward. I'm letting go of this. I'm letting go of this, really. And what does the Divine Feminine have to say to that? Same fucking thing. Oh my God. Birth, rebirth. Look, this is a 50, which also equals a 5. So they've also been going through the change. What? That's crazy. So they've also been going through this change. They had to let old things go in order for new things to come in. Okay? Where you might be doing the deeper work of letting go of ancestral past relationship traumas or anything like that, where you might have been doing that, they've literally been going through this birth rebirth process, right? They've been like kind of watching everything kind of crumble, and they kind of probably went into a cocoon and now they're like reopening up, right? It's like this massive rebirth, like they're having this deeper understanding. If you guys are coming closer to union, that would make sense, okay? Because the feminines are pretty on point, pretty intuitive. So yeah, both have a 5, both cleaning stuff, releasing stuff, okay? Yeah, we're both doing the same thing, right? Clarification on the frog. Yeah, it's taken a lot of strength. It's taken a lot of strength, right? 8. And the abundance is coming in. She's ready for it. Whoa. One more, please. Wow, okay. This is crazy. Hold on, wow, okay. So the masculine, wow, what was his birth and rebirth like, right? Yours just was like, yeah, it took some strength for me. Like, you just want to have like one guard that comes out. Masculine. So he's literally, yeah, he's been having these sleepless nights. So we have the Nine of Swords. This is all about like sleepless nights, right? Like staying up at night thinking about it, like not being able to rest because of it, right? Then we have the Ten of Swords in reverse and the Five of Wands in reverse, right? So he has spent some time, like some sleepless nights, fighting himself over how he's been stabbed in the back, how he stabbed you in the back, how all of this, how all these people and all these things have played out over this extended amount of time, right? Like what's been going on. He's been having sleepless nights over this. This was his rebirth, right? There has to be a little bit of a death before that. Okay, this was in reverse. So, yeah. In his rebirth, he realizes that he actually really wants to offer this to you. He wants to offer this new start, this fresh start, right? The Page of Pentacles is really about this message about business, finance, 3D material world, right? So he wants to offer this to you, right? He's been sneaky in the past, but it's not going to happen anymore, right? It's It's not going to happen anymore. He really wants to offer you this new thing. He really wants to offer you this new thing. He sees you as this amazing high priestess. I mean, you are like the high priestess here. This is crazy. Is this the second time it came out here? Yeah, second time it came out in this reading. Yeah, he wants to offer you what you deserve. He wants to offer you everything what you deserve. Because he feels bad. But he's ready. Yeah. So the high priestess is about 2. He wants you to be that divine feminine in his life, right? High priestess 2 is about duality, partnership, right? As for clarification on the magician, we have death and the hermit. Okay, he's ready. He's ready to end this hermit mode. He's ready to end that. He's found. So this is card of Scorpio. Hermit is the card of Virgo. He's ready. He's found the light within, right? He's ready for this new beginning, this new start. He really, 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 really wants to offer this to you. Wow. It's just on the bottom of the deck. The 10 of Cups. He wants to give you this 10 of Cups. Ready to come out with it. He wants to make you happy. You are his sunshine. You are his everything. This is a full happy, 10 of Cups is full happy contentment, happy family, everything, emotional satisfaction. The Sun is just happiness, happiness, joy, contentment, everything that you want. Wow. All of your dreams and your hopes and your wishes. All of them. He wants to offer you. Wow, look at that, the King of Cups. Wow. And he's ready. He's ready to be, he's a mature person. He's ready to be emotionally stable and move forward with this. He's ready. Coming in hot. Wow. Clarification. Okay. So, Divine Feminine. Her perception. What came after she did this cleaning? After it took all the strength, she cleaned out all this stuff. What's going on? Perception. Right? She's now, and this would equal 6, 42 would equal 6. She is now ready to receive this new way of seeing things. Right? She may have inspired you to see things in a new light, but she's ready to change this perception. She's ready to change the perception. She's ready to take this journey with you. She's ready to take this journey with you. She's ready to meet you. Okay? She sees hope at the other end. Stars at the other end of that. Where the swan is taking. It's so beautiful. Then we have this needs to be upside down. Okay, then we have Judgment. It's her choice. She's gonna make the decision. She's the one, but she's gonna make the decision on looking at things from a new set of eyes, right? The decisions that she makes, she wants you to honor, but she's also viewing things from a new perspective, right? It's perception. This is how we perceive things, how we see how things are, right? She's going to make a judgment call, but she's willing to come, or to meet you, or to seek her dream, right? We have the King of Swords in reverse, the Three of Swords in reverse, and the Queen of Cups upright. So it's interesting because we have the King of Cups on this side and the Queen of Cups on this side, right? King of Swords is somebody that is made these decisions, right? He's very decisive about his decisions that he's made. He's put his foot down. With the King of Swords in reverse, on top of what she's saying to you, and the Three of Swords in reverse, okay? The Three of Swords is really about breaking the heart. So, she's not judging you. She's not judging you for making the harsh decision that you made before. She's not judging you. Maybe before she was judging you. She's not judging you. Okay? She's ready to move forward. Okay? Judgment is 20. 2020. Judgment year. What? She's ready to move forward, right? She's ready to move forward. 3 is about third party. So if you did something, it can be working together, like working together, but third party. No more lying about third party situations. This is what's coming to me. No more lying about third party situations. And the Queen of Cups can be emotionally controlled. She's very emotionally in this state of contentment. So she's willing to do that. We have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups at the end. Look at this. So yeah, when you come in, when you reconnect with this person, be very soft, masculine or feminine. Be very soft. And know that this person is somebody that's you've been connected to for a long time, for a lot of lifetimes. So this is divine connection, right? Be soft, be gentle with it, but create your boundaries. Say what you need ahead of time. Communicate everything as you're coming into this partnership or re-entering this partnership, right? Create everything so there's no situations. Now is a great time. We're in Gemini. All my lovers, I love you. As always, I appreciate your love, your support, donations. Like, comment, subscribe, and share if this resonates with you or if you think it might resonate with somebody else. I appreciate and love you all. Infinite blessings.